Hello everyone, Ghost of Red Seas here. Today we are looking on a guide on how to defeat Gna, the Valkyrie Queen in God of War Ragnarok. First of all, I really want to thank everyone for the last video. I had a tremendous support on it. We've been able to get a bit of subscribers also, which is really nice. I really want to thank every one of you guys that saw it, liked it, even subscribed. It really does help and means a lot to me. This is a follow-up video to be able to, give a little bit of advice on how to kill Gna. She might be a little bit tricky to deal with because she's on constant attack and abilities in her toolkit. So I'm here to be able to demystify a little bit of her toolkit and help you guys at the same time. I know that not everybody needs it, but I've received one or two comments asking if I had a video on it, so that's why I'm actually doing one right now. Talking about that last video, we hit 15,000 views, which is completely mind-blowing for me. I really never thought that it would go, as big as it is right now for me. That's for sure. It's I'm a small-scale YouTuber, and I really want to get into this game. So I just want to thank everyone for the support. This is a good segue to talk about the contest and the giveaway on my channel. If you do subscribe, you get a chance to win a copy of God of War Ragnarok and a copy of Destiny Lightfall when it comes out. I have my raid jacket right now. I really do love this game. I really do love God of War 2, so let's merge them. And I hope you do guys enjoy this video. Let's get on. We have 3 general tips for you guys. First, get to know her movesets. So that means you'll have to fight her a couple of times before you'll get to kill her, because you absolutely need to know what to do to counter her moves, or else you're going to meet the black screen very fast and very often. Try to understand her moves by categories. By example, there's air moves, ground moves, dashing moves, defensive moves, and special moves. Air moves are pretty easy to counter. You just gotta understand what she's going to do to you. The nice things about that is that she actually can't stop talking during the fight. And this is an advantage for you because she's basically gonna tell you what move she's gonna do. For example, here you can see that she says kneel. That means that when she goes in the air, she is coming back down with a kick attack. It's super easy to dodge. I personally prefer dodging than blocking because she usually follows up with another attack. Sometimes it's a double kick with the second kick having a red ring that's unblockable, and will do some frost damage in an area on the ground. That's why I prefer dodging, since I know that usually she's gonna follow up with this one, and if she does, you'll be able to be already repositioned to be able to punish her for that attack. Sometimes, instead of the second kick, she's gonna do the fast dash with jab on the red circle. This one also, you also need to actually dodge it because you can't block it. Sometimes what she's gonna do, she's gonna go in the air and she's gonna say, rise, rise. If that is the case, you know that she's gonna use the stone throw move. And this one is pretty easy to counter since you only need Freya's sonic arrows to be able to shoot her while the actual green circle is glowing. If you do it a little bit too early while the stone is actually accumulating over her head, it's not gonna work. So just try to time it right, wait for the glowing circle, and then press square to be able to fire those green arrows on there. Same thing, sometimes it's Freya that's gonna say something. She's gonna say she's using sigil magic. That's a cue for you to be able to take out the pink arrows, the hex, and shoot her right away so she doesn't do her flame attack. The most lethal moves, in my opinion, are the Bifrost missiles and the skydive plus Bifrost beam that she uses. If you are not ready for them and you don't know the actual timing you need to do to dodge them, it's gonna be a pretty long fight for you guys, and that means you're gonna be dead right away. So for the skydive, it's pretty easy in my opinion. When you see the beam coming down on the floor, press X once just to tap dodge, and then wait half a second, and then double tap X for a roll dodge this time. If you do it perfectly, you should be able to evade all her attacks plus the beams and be ready for a counter attack right away. So get to know her moves, get her know everything she has to know. You're gonna have to fight her multiple times to be able to know exactly what she does, but it's gonna be beneficial for you. Secondly, know your build and what works for you. I was able to beat her with 3 different builds. My Bifrost Banger build, which has a video right here, a full defensive build using the Troll's armor, and a more hands-on all-out attack with the Berserker set build and the cooldown reductions. This is the one that I've used to completely destroy her, no damage. I feel it's very, very fun to use, very clever mechanics that's also been implemented in this game. So this is what's gonna be like. For the sake of this video, we're gonna go with the last build. So basically the Berserker plate build, which gives you an enormous damage buff when you use a relic. We're gonna use this with the Realm Shift and basically Rune of the Bifrost to be able to accelerate and use all of our runic attacks to activate the Bifrost, and then consecutive hits with the Berserker sets, so the Waist Guard and the Bracers, to be able to effectively take down all the cooldown on our runic attacks. Using this with the instant immolation skill for your Blades of Chaos can give you an amazing advantage, like you can see on the gameplay here. For those who asked how to chain the actual fully charged triangle plus R2 attack, here is how we do it. You absolutely need to have the last skill unlocked in the blade skill tree. It says that after any attack, quickly using triangle will charge the blade to its full immolation. This is going to be your bread and butter combo basically. Usually we would need to use the blades as a first attack, then wait, then tap triangle, but this time we're using it with the shield bash. So double tap L1, and then you're gonna have a haptic feedback on your controller to tell you that the triangle is ready to be used and get fully immolation right away. Here you can see on screen that I've activated the visualization for the controller and how I actually managed to get the timing done. You see, if you are a little bit too early, you are not going to have this explosion and it's not going to be fully immolated right away. If you want to make sure to get it, you can wait a little bit longer and then activate it, but then you are basically ruining the advantage that you have for this quick attack. Once you are comfortable with the mechanic and the timing, you can try to hit it consecutively. This one works really good on Gna, since it creates a bit of a stun lock on them, especially on her. It's a very powerful tech, an advanced one, but in my opinion the best in the game right now. Once you got it all down, you can pretty much bully her to death, like you can see in the background gameplay. And for the last advice, don't be too greedy. What I mean by that is, do not overextend your combos, because she will utterly destroy you with some Punisher moves. You can block a lot of her basic moves and even some of her yellow moves, so don't be afraid to use your shield. I would even suggest you to use any of the shields that have the parry function and get the Rond that gives you a better timing for parrying. If you see yourself knocked down by a shield block, not a parry, you can also use your evade dodge right away. It will input the move before your last knockdown frame and will probably help you evade a one-shot attack. Also, there is some of her attacks that are super easy to parry. For this example, we got the dashing move with a spinning attack. On her first spin, you can super easily dodge her attack, and when you come back up and put your shield up, you will automatically parry the attack if you are using the Rond for a better timing on the parrying. This can help you set up another attack by doing another L1 shield bash, waiting a second, and then activating triangle plus R2 to be able to deal a lot of damage. And there you have it. I hope this video was insightful. If you do need the actual guide that I've used for equipments, you can have it right here on this video for the no damage attack. You can also take visual cues on how to link up the attacks and consecutively use your Bifrost and Runics to be able to completely destroy her. This was Ghost of Red Seas. Thank you very much to anyone that is still here in the video. It helps a lot. If you do have any questions, please let me know in the comments. It's going to be my pleasure to help you out. If you did find this video insightful, leave a like, subscribe. Also get a chance to win a copy of Ragnarok and even Destiny 2 Lightfall. This was Ghost of Red Seas. Cheers.